What up, y'all? I'm back with another episode of A Deeper Dive with Key. Hey, girl, hey. Or hey, guys, hey. Well, whoever you are, whoever is watching, hello. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're thriving. I hope you're abundant. So, I wanted to kind of pick up on our last episode where we were just talking about, how that road to, success and how people don't really want you to thrive. But in that same token, the only reason why I can call it out so well is because I recognize it's you notice when other people do it. But the thing about me, I'm a self-aware. Okay? I'm a self-aware queen. We're self-aware, and I recognize how I do that as well. I don't know if it's just human nature that, we like to see the underdog. But once the underdog is on top, it's the shade of it all. We like to see the person grinding. But once they get there, it's okay, now you're doing a lot. But is it you're not doing enough? Come on, let's unpack here, y'all. Let's unpack. I'm going to say personally, I didn't notice that I had seen Lizzo before. It was a while ago on my Snapchat. I had shared one of her music videos. She didn't have views like that. I had seen her videos on YouTube. So no, the people that be trying to have these conspiracy theories, talk about she was an industry plant. No, I seen her music video. And I was like, oh, this is cute. Go ahead, girl. But it wasn't that she changed. It was just that, mainstream media, when they love you, they gonna push you. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't that she changed as an artist. She still had the type of poppy songs. But I think, seeing her on her grind, it's more of a, okay, girl, I see you. Boom. But then when she was there, I was like, I don't really like her music like that. But I didn't notice that I do that too, personally. I do that. When you see somebody grinding, and now that I recognize how I've done that in certain instances, for the most part, I'm not a hater. But, and I think not liking Lizzo music is not being a hater. But I can definitely see how sometimes her success, I would be feeling away. Because sometimes you see people in position and you feel away, but you don't even have the heart to be in that position. I would think some type of way where she's always clapping back at people and crying the next minute, but it didn't really seem like she was loving herself. And that's just me making observations. I don't know her though. But meanwhile, you can't be mad at how somebody, or not even mad, but you can't be so judgmental on how someone approaches a situation that they didn't ask for. Yes, she loved to sing. Yes, she loved to create music, but she didn't ask to be as famous as she is. She probably could have been crying on her IG lives to begin with years ago, but I wasn't following her, so how would I know? A lot of times us as people, we can have our ideas or things that we misconstrue because it's just what we think to be happening, what we think to be going on. But it's really not, it's not really the case. You get what I'm saying? It's not really the case. I think a part of me also is we see all these people, sometimes you see people and you recognize parts of yourself and you don't realize it. I saw my greatness, and I feel like it was meant that I seen a person performing like a Lizzo. Because it's I sing, I've been singing, I know how to dance and stuff, and it's but you don't even, you're so insecure about your singing voice. Come on, let me call myself out. Come on. You are so insecure about your singing voice that you're not even going to rise to the occasion. So you see somebody passing, like a lot of people out there, they get mad at people that's in position because they don't have the heart to really go all in, go full throttle. You get what I'm saying? Like I had a homeboy, he was a rapper. He always talking about, oh, this person copying me. This person doing this. They don't see me. They don't know my greatness. Da 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 da. Meanwhile, ain't nobody copying you. Sometimes God has to trigger you with people that look like they're doing the same thing as you, so you can recognize, like, if you don't rise to the occasion, I got somebody who is willing to rise to the occasion, so get on your grind. It's meant to motivate you, not make you be feeling inferior, not making you feel like a hater. Like, I think back to, like, that time last year when my coworker ended up getting that promotion before me. And it made me feel some type of way. Not that she wasn't a good associate. I definitely, see more of my potential. But, like, I still had some development to do. Now, I feel like right now, currently, if I wanted to be a manager at my job, I could do it right now. Because I'm rising to the occasion. I'm uplifting the team in the team chat. I'm being a courageous leader. I'm showing all the principles and things of my job. But it's like when you're doing, you're just naturally performing and you're performing well. You think like, oh, just because I'm hitting my numbers, I should be succeeding. And it's really not the case. Like, are you doing your thing all around? And so, like, even though I wasn't doing creativity, being successful with my creativity, I said, well, what can I do? What can I do that is in my control? So you know what I started doing? Okay, I'm going to make quality videos for myself. I'm going to laugh at my own shit. Okay, I'm going to just do it for fun. I'm not going to think too much on it. I'm not going to put no pressure about numbers. I literally, when I wasn't thinking about numbers and thinking about, like, doing well on TikTok, that's when I started to do well on TikTok. Yeah, my views just went back down after the buzz of them pushing my videos so much kind of died down. Like, those videos are still getting hella love and I'm still getting a lot of, like, follows and stuff. But, like, my new video, it ain't doing as well. But it's balanced. Like, everything ain't gonna be a jump shot. You just gotta keep making shots until one of them fucking lands. It's not all about, nobody's doing it. Like, you keep just being consistent and you working on yourself. Like, the journey to success, it ain't really no final destination. Like, you just gotta find success along the way. And that's what I'm recognizing. Like, these numbers, they didn't do nothing to me. Like, yeah, they solidified what I already knew, but, like, it didn't change who I was. It just amplified me. I was already a caring person. I'm just now getting a little bit of buzz. I ain't even got that much buzz, but I'm just now getting a little bit of following, and I'm already like, okay, who can I go live with? So, like, if you got 100 or something followers, you could go live with me. You might not got the live feature, but if I could pull you up on my live, now that I got the live feature, you could do it too, because I'm not stopping nobody grind, because I was just there. Like, I just got elevated a little bit. I was just there. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I was just thinking about that because, like, we all do it. Like, I spoke my truth in my last episode of A Deeper Dive with Key. But, like, also, like, it's another part of the story. It's because the reason I can call it out so well is because I recognize it. Like, I recognize the people that weren't meant to thrive, and I feel like meant to be with me during my season of thriving. And I always had that in the back of my mind. I was like, dang, I just want to find my friends first, so that when I get to the top, I ain't got to worry about having to decipher who is who. But sometimes, I don't know who this word is for, sometimes you can't attract your tribe. It's because you ain't being the best that you supposed to be. They already where they supposed to be. They already thriving. They already living in their purpose. Sometimes you ain't got the friends that you supposed to have. Like, let's talk about it. Sometimes you ain't got the friends that you supposed to have. You ain't got the tribe you supposed to have. It's because you're not rising up to your occasion. If you was to meet them right now, you'd turn them off. Because you're not standing in your truth. You're not being the best that you could be. And so I had to recognize that, like, oh, my tribe is coming. Like, I got hella friends that's about to just naturally gravitate to me because now I don't have those friends around me that thrived when I didn't recognize the greatness within myself. It's like I always knew I had greatness in myself, but I wasn't standing in that. And so, like, now that, you know, I took some time away to really focus on me and I'm really living in my truth, it's gonna make people uncomfortable. I'm already seeing it. I reactivated my Instagram today and I already lost the follower. The way I'm showing it, oh yeah, the insecure, y'all not gonna be around for this. The people that just like living a lie, y'all ain't gonna want to see like how I'm coming. And just like on TikTok, like my video, 2 of my videos on my food page and on my writing page went up. Start getting hella likes, hella likes, hella views, hella likes. It wasn't nearly as much as TikTok, but it was a lot for me to like come back. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just ready to rise to the occasion. I feel like the reason that it's taking me as much time as it's taking me, first of all, is that I gotta mind my journey and trust my journey. Just like I tell y'all on here, like, I don't do nothing that I don't preach. Like, I don't preach nothing that I don't do. That's what I meant to say. I don't preach nothing that I don't do. So, like, I wrote a self-love handbook, The Commandments of Womanhood. Like, I really fuck with myself. Like, I've been fuck with myself. You know, sometimes we have our self-doubt, but, like, I've always liked myself more than most. Like, really can be alone and, like, be okay. Like, really can just, and I don't know, that's just the only child in me. Like, really can be good by myself. And so, on the other end of that, it's like, now it's just remembering who I always was, who, like, I never changed. Just like sometimes on this journey, like, you forget who you always been, but like that glimpse, that little pebble of who you are, it always remains. Sometimes you lose it a little bit, but it's always a piece of you that never really wavers. Like, it's never too far away. So, I'm just grateful. I just feel like this year for me is like show and prove. Like, I really put in the work last year. And like, this is just like the manifestation of 13 years of sowing seeds. And like, a lot of new people who about to come to my page or about to gravitate towards me, they're gonna think I'm an overnight success. With all the shit that I'm about to start doing, they're probably gonna think I'm an industry plant. But remember, you heard it first when I only had 0 views on my podcast. Like, everything like just gonna start popping out of nowhere. But you know what I recognize is that, like, sometimes you gotta master one thing and then come back to everything. Like, when I start doing well on TikTok, it's like, okay, now I can reactivate my Instagram. But it's like, I was trying to do Instagram. Okay, let me try to do YouTube and try to do too many balls in a barrel at one time. Like, do something well first and then start to diversify your portfolio. Like, you just trying to diversify your portfolio all at once and just shoot a whole bunch of basketballs. But sometimes it's more beneficial for you to focus in on one thing, you know, kind of do that a little well, get your footing in, and then start to add more things to the plate. So I'm learning as I go. I am learning as I go. And I guess this is going to be the title of this episode, just learning as I go. But I hope y'all got something from it. This episode ain't as long as the last ones. I kind of got y'all a little spoiled with the last episodes. But this episode ain't as long because I just wanted to come with a little word real quick. And, we'll be back next week. I love y'all. Be great. And, do that thing.